Hello, 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 hello. Welcome back to our video appointment today on a Friday. We gonna check right away Bitcoin because we have some very good news, something that wasn't anticipated last time because we basically closed back the 3 days in the channel. Okay, so that's fantastic, and we are still climbing. The thing is this, of course, we're gonna have a retrace at a point, but it's not gonna be a trouble probably, also because in this moment the monthly, but still have 11 days, let's go on the charting, is supported by my ribbon. So we are on the ribbon basically. Okay, the pivot is still very high, the pivot is anyway under probably the gap that we have in CME, so it's not a bad situation. Let's go charting on the daily. We're gonna make something. Just remove everything. Okay, and we're gonna make a recap for all the levels. So this is our parallel channel that come from here to here and here. Okay, I think it's correct. Let me just check. No, it's not correct. Now is correct. Okay, by the dollar. And this is the uptrend channel. Okay, so we wanted to get back into this channel. Okay, then look at me. This is uptrend, downtrend channel, bull flag. Make it longer. Okay. So first of all, for the way I designed it, okay, it can be that this line is not correct by the dollar, so let's make it correct by the dollar. Okay. Okay, so basically we went down to a 161, if I'm not mistaken. Exactly. We went down to the negative 161, that is this one here, and we crashed it, bounce, retested, and up. This was looking, is still looking, it's an uptrend channel, so it's gonna retrace at a point. Let me just go, well, even the daily, yeah, we can design it on the daily. But it's very cool because we are back inside the uptrend channel, so uptrend move gonna be easier, okay, to track. Even if, well, we basically track all of this move, but it's gonna be easier to track. Also more fun to come. We went exactly on the 161 of the move, and now we are retracing just a little bit. This is all levels that if you are part of the group gonna have it, but also I shared them on the public side. Sorry, I shared them on the public side. So this was first move. Okay, now retrace, then go for more. The target should be this one, around this one. Okay. This is also the target we need to become totally positive. Okay, so this is still good, still very good. The 3 days is fantastic. Okay, so this is the save of the 3 days. The next 3 days close in tomorrow. Okay, so tomorrow night we have the close of the 3 days. Tomorrow is also Saturday, so close of the 3 days and Saturday pump can actually made us to clear this level. Let's go down and analyze what happened. 4 hour. Okay. So This is the channel. The upper part, I'm not sure yet which one is the limit, but this is the level that we have. It can be that is this one even. No. Let's try with this one. Try this. Okay. We try this one because it gives some meaning to this stop. We stop it and retrace it a bit already. That was our retracement. We retrace basically, if you can see, over the downtrend channel. Okay, it was two bullish retracement possible. Okay, one is the retest of this resistance, one is this, that is probably the 161 zone. Let's just check it. I think it was something like this. Yes, so this is the first one. Refill, work it. And this is the second one. It was created by the divergence that we had on a very small time frame, so 13 minutes, 14 minutes. So let's put all of them here, just in case. Okay. So you went to a 161, a main one. Okay, and also you go to the limit of the uptrend channel, because you actually went to the top of it. Okay, so the 161 zone plus the limit of the channel create the divergence. Okay, now you have a retracement. It can be that is a small retracement, but anyway it should be good to also keep this level on watch. Let's try to design a channel here. So this is the channel. I think this is the channel. Okay, so how this can work? We can just let me just check here. Here we don't have hidden bullish divergence. I don't think so. No. So we can probably even go down a little more and create hidden bullish divergence. The idea is that you went to, this is a master level. So master level should go down even 61, so a lot. Okay, but since we are still bullish and tomorrow Saturday, is way possible that we go and try to crash the level. Okay, again. So basically a retest of this area possible. What can happen here? Two things. Even if we go and refill under, I will be happier to refill under this level, because this is near, but this is also under the border. So let's just take in consideration retracement on a bigger time frame. Okay, so what can happen now? We can go up. So first of all, we need to calculate how much we have to go down to go here, to go up, to go here. So to go here, we are already on the spot. Okay, so if we now start retrace again, so in the next 35 minutes, okay, we can still have this one as a zone. Of course, not right now, because this is covered by the border that I just designed. So this is impossible for us to go and close there. It will be possible to close there in 5 hours. Okay, so two possibilities. We retrace back on this zone. So we go up, then we build another flag, and we go down. You can go see in the small time frame what's going on. So no, is this is, yeah, no, probably this can climb now. Okay, this can climb now, but it's just 15 minutes that I have, no divergence at all. The first time we're gonna check for divergence will be around this, so in 30 minutes. Just a lot to run before reaching this as divergent. Okay, the 30 minutes is closing in 4 minutes, is over, so it's bullish. Okay, over few resistance, so it's bullish. Okay, so the first feeling was good. What can happen? You can go over the border. Okay, understanding that this is very weak, you just have one touch. Okay, this is important, and this. Okay, or let's just check here and cross and stay over. Okay, so we do continuation of the pump, or we gonna go around here, create a bigger divergence. It need to be created this time on 1, 2, 3 or 4 hours, and that divergence, I think 1 hour is the only one that can create divergence. 2 hours too, yeah, maybe 1 and 2 hour can create it. So no big divergence, not 3 hour, absolutely, and yeah, and not 4 hour at all. Okay, so we can create a divergence here, and this stay down, and then you go down to a lower zone, and if you create a divergence here, even a double top, this is going to be the area you reach. Okay, so this is still valid. Okay, you can make it bigger. Okay, but this is still valid because this is this resistance we cross, and this is going to be anyway the bullish scenario. Okay, so a scenario where you don't actually stay here for days, so till tomorrow, building up a divergence possible on the 3-4 hours. So 4 hours need to go down up there, then retrace, then try again. So it's going to be at least 12 hours, 14 hours from now. Okay, to build up a divergence on the 4 hours. So 1 hour is more, is still possible. Okay, instead, if we just break out, and there we're gonna look for, we're gonna go for this local 161 that is usually where you reverse. That's the scenario where you build up that divergence. We make a local 161 that is 7,200. I was expecting 7,100 actually. Okay, so that's good. And here we will understand better the situation. Here I am over both of the border. I am over 161. I can retest it. Okay, if I continue go up without building divergence on the 1 hour at least, even 30 minutes, okay, but 1 hour at least, then we are more than safe to continue. Okay, then if you go here, if you go here with an extension without big divergence, this is you're gonna find this 50%. So then it's gonna be something like this coming out. Boom, boom. Okay, and then let's try. Imagine what can happen. Okay, more like this. Okay, and so on 7.5, that is probably the level I was looking for. Okay, at 7.5, especially depending on the angle we take to go there, we will be back into this back over the 50% of the channel. That make us more bullish because we are still under the 50%. I just designed it. It can be even far because this is another top. Just take this because it was more significant. We are over that price. We are near the zone of breakdown. Let me just show you. So this is the area. This is the area of breakdown, okay? But most of all, we are out of this. And we want to be out of this, okay? We had also this different. This is the other one. As you can see, is exactly that other spot I just give you, okay? So that was the resistance, the support that saved us here on this crash to then crash again. So this was not very strong, okay? This is anyway the border, we are over it. The retest of this down should be something like this, in case it happened, because you can also aim to go up and go and refill the gap we have on CME. But we had this breakout on Max. Different, it's going to be different on Phoenix. That is very precise. This is the breakout level. Let's say something around here. Okay, something around this zone here. It's going to be 5.6, 5.8. Okay, the retest of this is also the around the 50%. This zone here is also around the 50%. Is not anymore considered a bear flag because we closed it way over the starting point. So this is an uptrend channel breakdown, okay, breakdown at a point. This can be going, let's say, you need to be very fast, but it can go here, I think, around here. Important to close inside, okay? You can pierce it, but you cannot close outside, okay? Also, this was very vertical, so you know at a point the resistance will start kicking and is possibly on the 161. I don't think it's going to happen right away. I think more on a 161 situation. So pump to the local, okay, then create divergence, because here you don't have any divergence, or just retrace to the previous, that is this, and just create. Anyway, any of this move that will happen, you're gonna have it in the group to trade with. Last 3 days give us out around 30%, where you don't include the leverage. So the road so far was very good, to be honest. Even understanding that the price suffered a lot when we went down there, and actually that I still have my orders around 2100, okay, this area here, okay, 25 to 21, okay, this is my order situation. Then I'm gonna show you something. This is bullish, okay, this is good. You know, you're gonna have a retrace. The retrace is not gonna be very strong, to be honest. I don't think so. I'm more inclined to this to be a continuation, because it pumped also this morning during London Open, and usually London Open you don't really pump much. We have a Moloch going on here meanwhile I'm speaking with you. I want to show you something on Ethereum that is not bullish. Well, it's bullish for the people that will take advantage of it. So this is our friend that is mostly saved now because of the pump of yesterday. But look at this. This is our weekly, okay? So this is the weekly chart, and it's saved. Well, it's saved. Still have to close. But I saw this in a different way 2 days ago, and this is still out of it, and this is the target of Ethereum. Well, the blue line, we are speaking about placing orders long big time on $31.95. You don't know, flash crash, whatever. So now you have that level to play with. And in this scenario, that is more bullish than Bitcoin, because this is your downtrend channel, like this. You went exactly on the 50%, you are over, so you retested the downtrend, you can go for more. The outcome usually is this. This is the target. Target is $400. So we can go back to our very pricey Ethereum very soon, okay, probably, if we may to fix this, okay. So exactly like Bitcoin, this have to go up quite more, okay, and also to close the weekly probably over that level. So we need to close the weekly over 160, okay. If we do it, we retested the downtrend, and we're still uptrend, so it's good, the close is good, and we can go over there, but we have to go back in the channel. The channel, well, if Bitcoin start to pump, Ethereum will follow on the fiat side, so there's not gonna be a problem. Another coin that you must consider to trade is this Tezos, the favorite from our friend Vid. That, okay, this is the extension 461, exactly this is a 461 coin. So this is a coin that you have to trade, because the percentage you can squeeze out of this guy is fantastic, okay. Then you add this fantastic drop, 261. Okay. So this is the levels. So we are almost back, okay, to our 161. You know, you crash a level, you most likely gonna retest it in the 4 hour. We go. So target here is higher than this. You can see from the formation. We did an eye. We are double top. We just check. Is double top in this case? No, is higher high. It's good. So higher high on the 4 hour. This is the channel. Yeah, it's correct. The breakdown of the 50 created a big drop. This is significant. Can be also no, is this one. Okay. So now what's happening here? You have, this is the middle target, 261. This, okay. But your target is not the middle target. Is the master one. That is first of all this one, and then this one. So let's just make a big target over here. So this is where you can go. And this is the master one. Usually the extended one can be reached. Remember that the greedy people never make money, so they just want to go for more. Instead, it's better for you to do multiple, take profit, so you're always profitable. You don't have troubles, you have liquid. You can actually turn and don't trade this shit anymore and trade Litecoin, trade Link. You can do as you want, okay? Remember also, that is very important, but we just put this on focus on the last video. that you have to trade using stop loss. So you cannot be the one that is in the right trade, making money, and don't even put stop loss, or don't even move the stop loss up. Okay, so as soon as your trade is in profit, you move the stop loss up because you want to keep being profit. The position is not important. The profits are important. So if you stay in a position forever, okay, but you don't take profit, that's not a good idea. Also, you're gonna pay a lot of interest. You are into too much stress that is not need. Okay, so it's something that you have to keep in mind. Okay, the best is to trade steps. So that's why you have multiple targets on the setups. You play steps. Steps is more likely working in your working window, that is your 8 hour. Okay, and that's gonna be fantastic because you go into a trade in your window, you exit in your window, you don't go to sleep with position opens and stuff like that. That is good if you are making a lot of money, but is very bad if you are not sleeping at all because of that reason. Let's go back on our Bitcoin. Yes, so we went there. So in case we go negative, this is the target. Now we have the second target. Okay, in case we go negative, so we can track and make the next long there. If this is the shape that we have, so if this close negative now, close bearish, okay, let's say, I say prefer negative or positive. If this close negative now and go down there, you're gonna have the border first, or maybe another retest of this, and then this. It's not gonna be like super crash. Or to see this into another way, you have, like yesterday, a fantastic wedge. Okay, wedge, you know how to play. You're gonna have, it's gonna go down a little more, and then at a point it's gonna turn out, and we're gonna go anyway. If this is the low for the moment, that's the target. If you go here, where target is not that far from that, yeah, 73, let's say, okay, 73, understanding that in between you're gonna have the 50 in that case. So the push in terms of volume need to be consistent, okay, to go there and do anything you have to do. Okay, kids. So for I want to show you something. So this is the Dow Jones. Not normally check this stuff, but we are into a dangerous situation with this guy. Okay, this is the drop. We dropped at 161, around 161, sorry. Yeah, my fault. Okay, we dropped at we went almost 161 on this one. The drop was quite deep because we have a chart with this one. I'm gonna make another channel here. Let's say this one, just to show you. We pierced down the channel, okay, and now is trying with all, okay, to stay over it, okay, but we pierced it. This is a very good sign because we went 18, that was catastrophic, okay, understanding that as soon as you enter back into the channel, okay, this is recession basically, because you enter the channel, you can bounce, you will be inside the channel again and then down again, okay, if it's respecting this channel. So this is important to take an eye on. I don't remember which one was our measurement in the group, but I'm gonna find, this is it exactly. This was the 161 we went on. Okay, this is the one. Of course, generally speaking, a trace over here, if it was not this deep and not low compared to this one, it was also able to go for more. But we went to the 161, we call it, I think, back in July, August, something like that. Okay, it was like this bad guy red. Okay, and we actually did not even make to fill it completely, because fill it was 30k. Okay, and now we are not in the opposite, because the opposite is lower and is probably the target. No, it's the opposite. Okay, we are in the opposite of this. Okay, meanwhile, if you take in consideration also the volatility, the target is going to be around here, 16. But to do this, you have to break down the channel. As soon as you break down the channel, the algos, all the algos turn negative, so bearish, and all the algos turn short. Okay, the short of this, okay, is gonna be, well, it's not gonna be very cool, because if you ever break down this level, okay, the next level possible is this, that will basically cut 2/3 from the market. We had something like this in 2009, but not this deep, but we went down, quite a lot. 53. You can see that it's not going to be very far from that. 53 is under this, so if you go here, even is 48%. Understanding how difficult it was for the world here to get back on his feet, this is going to be well, not worse than this one. A lot of people call this worse than this one, but here we have tools that here we did not have. These people here know stuff that people here did not know before. So a lot of people actually here took out their investment before this happened. Okay, because they was already knowing what was going on. They did not know about the box or stuff like that. They just saw that it was going too far from the border, and they probably sold and open shorts. Okay, so basically this is bad for the companies behind it, but it's good for the people that was playing with it. SPX is the same situation, but they rebounded together with even the Italian title went exactly on the target and bounce because of the BCA QE. The composite from Shanghai also, it was lower low. Yeah, I was doing a lower low somewhere for 3 days. Yeah, I was here. He was doing a lower low, and now he bounced back. So that is gonna be cool. There is a lot of gaps to fill. This is a gap filler. This is the gap we had. We fill it completely. Okay, and then down. Another last thing before. Okay, gold. For gold, we don't have the chart here because this is the chart. Okay, this is the chart. This was 161 is here. It's one of the best short of the season because this is an important metal. Okay. This is the okay, so you know we went to the 261 twice. In both cases In both cases we was not able to stay over. Also we had a double top situation here, kinda double top situation. Let me find it. Come on. Okay, there was some divergence too. Okay, we went to fill completely, went down, refill, not able to stay over, crash, and you went exactly on the 161. So this is algos. No, the algos follow my method like guided. Okay, so it's good. This is the drop. The drop went, let's say 161. Okay, it's closing in 161. Look, yeah. Okay, it's closing the 161, and then you can even decide to go up more. Okay, I don't see a war in the horizon, so there's no reason for the gold to go up, to be honest. Okay, there was a good reason here to actually get sold because of the 261. Algo sold the step. If the algo will not confirm this support anyway, we are heading down to 1,300. Okay, so that's gonna be another short on the horizon if we ever fail this level here. Okay, kids, thanks for all. Remember that you can subscribe to our group in Discord. You can find the link in the video. Okay, if you're not already part of it, you will be able to join us. Thanks to be with me today. You're gonna have another video on Monday, and we don't know if something strange happened during the weekend, also maybe a special. Okay, ciao.